So you came
Yeah,
in very
just
confidently. Across the Spider-Verse is bad. What
yeah.
is your disagreement and tell me why?
Okay, so if it's okay, I don't actually have a lot of time. I have like about 45 minutes to an hour, so I'll just make my point. Uh, just I request you all to kindly wait, and also can you all please like mute yourselves so that I can like make my point clearly. You all can talk after, like I'd recommend talking after I finish my point. Except you, Asmi. I'd recommend like talking because I want to have a back and forth, a bit of a back and forth, at least. If that's okay with you.
Okay, what's the first point?
Okay, so I kind of went through our discussions, and the first thing that came up was basically I'll try to give a relatively accurate rundown of what went down so that we are kind of in the same page, if that's okay with you. I started off with stating that canon events don't make sense because there's no explanation as to why canon events affect Spider-Man, just specifically Spider-Man, right? And your response to that was that asking why canon events specifically affect Spider-Man is like asking why the universe exists, or why like it's
Yeah,
essentially asking an existentialist question, right?
because these are
Now,
existential
And
questions.
okay. So
because
wait.
I said this,
Go
because
on,
I
go
said
on.
this, I was gonna say because I said this, I would like to prove it to you.
Just let me. No, I get your point. I completely understand your point. I'd like to kind of focus on rather a specific portion of what you stated in your discussion, just to
Okay.
like kind of direct the conversation to something that I wanted to address.
Okay.
SK, in the discussion that we had, you specifically stated that it's extremely convenient that the laws of physics and nature convened to create conditions that humanity exists. This was the essence of one of your arguments. Am I right?
I mean,
It's
I'm
fine. You're not
basically
right. Or
applying a
you're not right
standard
or
there.
wrong in stating it. No. You're not right or wrong in stating that. It's just I'm just asking
I
if
basically
this
said
was one of
yes.
your
I
arguments.
basically said yes. I don't know what the
Yeah.
jumping.
Okay. Cool. So let me ask you this. So if there's a plot convenience that occurs, uh, would you justify that plot convenience by stating this, giving this statement, stating that, say, for example, stating that it's a miracle that the universe convened itself out the laws of nature to help humanity exist. So a convenient miracle like a person looking for a plot device and then the plot device falling on their lap is fine, as because the universe itself is conveniently placing that miracle. I'm just it's you're not right or wrong in stating that whether you would use this argument or not. I'm just trying to find a point of view, your point of view on how stories work. Because unless and until we kind of find
Okay,
common ground
so
and understand what we look
in
at
terms of
stories as.
conveniences, I normally don't really care that much about them, unless it's like
That's beside
you
the
just
point. That's
pile.
beside the point. You caring or not caring is not completely irrelevant to the topic.
I'm trying to
Eventually,
finish right here. I'm trying to finish right here. I'm trying to finish right here.
okay,
So
go on.
I'm saying, normally speaking, I don't care about conveniences because those happen all the time in the real world. I only really start to question how it was written when you have them piled on top of each other, where it starts to feel like everything is built on luck rather than like a natural flow of events. That's
Excellent,
usually where I view
excellent. So
conveniences.
that's so excellent. So that's your stance.
But, hang on,
Okay,
I'm not done.
Excellent. That's
So
answer. That's your stance, right? Kronos, what did you have to say?
stop. Your example
Go
is,
on.
well, these canon events are all bound to Spider-Man stories specifically. What I'm going to tell you
Yes.
is that is simply a rule of the universe. Established rules are not plot conveniences. They are established rules.
Okay. So that's your stance, right? That's the final stance
Yes.
that you have as of now. Okay.
Yes.
So let me ask you. So kind of let me explain to you my purview of things, right? From where I look at writing from a
From
world are two very. Can you hear me?
yeah, yeah.
Hello. Yeah, sorry. So the real world and the written world are two completely different things. Again, let me finish my point. I promise it's going somewhere. So why do you think I would say that the real world and the written world are two different things? Why do you
What?
think that? Why do you think I would say? So why do you think I would say that the real world and the written world are two different things?
The real world and the living world?
And the written world, written, like a fictional world or a
Written.
written
Oh,
world.
okay, written. I didn't
Yes,
hear it.
yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
some
obviously
it's
different.
nice. Okay, why would I say that? What would be the fundamental difference between the real world and the written world?
What would be the
What do
fundamental
you think?
difference?
It's not, there's no wrong answers here. I'm just looking to find a conversation and trying to kind of establish something. That's all.
The written world has different rules of science, for starters.
It is exactly like the real world. There's no magic, there's no rules. Right? We are essentially looking at the world of true detective or breaking. Okay, but I would still say that the written world and the real world are two separate things. Why do you think I would say that? What is the fundamental difference between the written world of Breaking Bad and the real world that we exist in right now?
Oh,
Where are
can I
you
have a
going
go
with
at
this?
it? Well, no.
Yeah,
Can I have
go
a go
on.
at it? Let me.
I promise I'm going somewhere.
I can have a go
Yes,
at
yes,
this.
definitely. Please go on.
So the fictional world, right, is fictional, which means the laws of that universe can be whatever the writer decides the laws of that universe are, and they don't have to explain why those are the laws of the universe, because doing so would be answering an
Excellent.
existentialist stupid question. Is that there we go?
Excellent. Okay.
Very nice.
So the written word is in complete control of the author, right? The
Yeah.
written word is in complete control of the author. So that means a convenience in the real world is a miraculous coincidence,
Uh,
isn't it?
and
Right?
coincidence in the
Do you
fictional
understand
world
what?
is also a coincidence in that world. Just because someone wrote
No,
it
Well,
it's a
hold on, bro.
coincidence,
Street smart.
it
it's
is.
Wait, Street
It
smart,
is.
real
isn't
quick.
it?
Street smart,
A
real quick. You
coincidence
know,
in
It
the
is.
real world.
I'm going to. I'm
No.
going to explain further.
Wait a second.
It is.
Wait a second.
It is.
No. I'm going to explain it how it's a cup. I'm
You're
going to
going to.
explain how it's a cup. Okay.
But let me help.
Yes. I'm going to explain how.
It is
Okay. So
metaversally.
a coincidence.
It's metaversally
Okay.
not a
No,
coincidence,
it's
but it
not
is.
universally. No, it's not universal. No, it's not universal. You're bullshitting yourself. Okay. Now listen to me. In the real world, when a coincidence occurs, it's not in our control, right? It's a coincidence. It's something that happens that is not in our control. In the written world, when a coincidence
Can't
occurs, it
actually be.
occurs because the author doesn't know how to find a compelling reason for the character to do something. So it just coincidentally moves the character towards a decision they want. Correct? Am I
So
correct
you're
or am I
wrong.
wrong?
Well, no, you're wrong because
How?
you're
Go
arguing
on.
from a metaversal point of view, not an in-universe point of view. So therefore, your argument is inherently
No, I'm
flawed.
not. I'm
You
asking
cannot,
from a
you
writing
cannot
perspective versus a
criticize.
real world
You
perspective.
cannot
I
make an
can
argument
absolutely
as to
criticize
why something.
convenience.
What you cannot make an argument as to why something shouldn't work in a certain piece of fiction based on metaversal reasons.
let me hold
That
on.
No,
is
it's not.
Hold on.
I can absolutely argue
Real
how
quick,
why something shouldn't work based
real
on
quick,
If you
convenience.
can, it's stupid.
Okay, I can absolutely argue that.
Street smart, real quick.
Okay, go on, SK.
Oh, I'm not SK. But what's it called? Do you like any apocalypse stories?
I'm averse to them more or less. I don't really care for them.
Like
But go on.
Walking Dead or Last of Us, for example?
I mean, The Last of Us is fine. Sure.
Well, would you say it's fair to criticize like an apocalypse story that most characters
Yes, definitely.
in the verse, most characters in the verse,
Yeah.
like when they're shooting and fighting zombies, that they don't get any blood in their mouth or any blood or like just convenient like because there's so many ways to get infected by like zombies and shit. So if they don't get like any blood in their mouth,
There's absolutely room to criticize. There's
no,
absolutely room to criticize.
because that's just virtually impossible not to write around. That's just not.
No, it's
You
not.
can't do that.
No, it's not. There are ways to write around that.
That's the
There are ways to write
dumbest.
around
That
that.
is the
There's
dumb.
simple
So
ways.
every
You
apocalypse
can
story has
have
that.
them.
Yeah, SK.
Yes, exactly. Every
How am I-
apocalypse
you don't
story
mind me
Well,
that is
listen.
not written
At
down.
least he's consistent.
Ask K.
This
No,
is
I mean,
fucking stupid.
consistent.
I'm
Oh my God.
sorry. Let's just take a stop
So
here.
if sports are
You're
bad,
arguing
it is
something is bad based on metaversal reasons. That's not compelling to anybody.
no, I'm
Ask
not. I'm
K.
arguing something
Ask
is
K.
bad based on writing reasons. There's a difference. I'm
Ask
arguing
K.
something is bad based on
Argue
writing
something
reasons.
is
There's a
bad in the
difference.
fictional world based
I can
on
absolutely argue something.
logic
Why
in the
can't I argue
world,
something is
bro.
bad because of writing reasons?
Ask
No,
K.
what are you talking
Because
about?
of
Why
writing
can't I argue
reasons.
something is bad?
Okay.
I am
So,
absolutely
let's
arguing
go
because of writing reasons. What is
I'm gonna treat.
coincidence but a cop out?
I'm gonna
Holy
treat
shit.
What is
example real quick
coincidence?
to make it better. Let's take your
No,
I'm
no,
trying to
no.
example.
ask K something. Ask K.
So
No, not
coincidence.
now. Not now.
Coincidences in the
Okay,
real
okay.
world
This is
are
exactly
outside
my
of our
problem. This is
control.
exactly my problem. SK, I'll
Coincidences.
just, if you wanna have it, if you wanna have it, straight, you gotta have it like at least two on one, right? Because this is too many people trying to put their words in, and we're not gonna have a
It's just
discussion.
me,
Ask
you, and
K.
Keeping it
SK that are
contained.
You're
talking.
gonna need to.
You're on about
If
too
you're
many
gonna,
people.
if this conversation is gonna go
Dude,
anywhere,
with
we're
the, I'm
gonna have to
sorry.
have
Well,
at
I'm
least two
sorry.
on
even
one.
Hold
been
on, hold
talking
on,
for the past
hold
like
on.
5
I'm
minutes.
sorry, but like with this
Which is
logic.
why I'm referring to him.
Well, but this
Why
line
do you
of
think he's not
hold
talking?
on, hold
Because
on,
everyone is piling upon him.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Let me talk.
I got.
It's just me
Well, it's
and
just a
Colin
weird.
for like 2
Yeah,
seconds.
it's. I haven't even. I've only
No,
said.
there's
Hold on.
What
I've only said
with
one.
a
I've only.
gun?
Shut up. I've only said one thing, and it was just like to try and understand
What?
something. But like, I do want to say another quick thing. It's like with this kind of standard, it's like like by your standard, right? Every story is inherently flawed because it's convenient that the main characters exist, that they were born.
No, absolutely not.
What the fuck
Absolutely
are
not.
you
I never
talking
said that
about?
it is convenient that.
Shut up, Colin.
Wait. What
Esther.
the fuck are you talking about? Just because characters exist, that does not constitute as a
Okay,
coincidence.
okay.
Alright? What
I'm
the
I don't
saying,
even
I'm
characters
know
saying,
do
I'm
is part
saying.
of the.
Where are you even going with this? You're saying I'm going somewhere. You've gone nowhere. Where
My
are you going
point
with
is,
this point? Like, what? I want to get down to the flaw of the film.
okay,
You haven't.
15 people talk over me, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Well, I'm
Okay.
asking you to do it right now.
Holy
Get
shit.
into what's the flaw.
Okay, go on.
No, I'm asking you
I'm
to
listening.
elaborate. What is the flaw?
Okay, so the flaw is that just because existentialist questions exist in real life does not justify the writers not explaining why canon events specifically affect Spider-Man. Your argument for existentialist
That's the
questions
rule of the
existing.
universe.
That is
No,
an
absolutely. Why is it the rule? No, that is not an
Oh my
existential
god,
question. That's an
why is the
enlightenment
rule
question.
universal rule?
No,
I don't know why it's
absolutely.
Why is the rule the
Ask
okay?
K.
What
Okay.
the fuck is
No,
happening?
absolutely not.
Hey, can I,
It's
can I please
ridiculous.
just ask?
If you say that
I
Gary
needed to ask
Gary
this.
look
Okay, so
no,
Hammerspace. Why does Hammerspace exist? They don't explain why Hammerspace exists. That's a plot hole.
sorry, can you repeat that?
Do you think it's a problem that Hammerspace exists and they don't explain why?
I have not read Marvel comics. I'm sorry, I don't know what the space is.
Hammerspace, they outline it at the beginning of the film. It's an infinite dimensional storage with cartoon hammers and stuff like that. That's how Spider-Man is able to hide a bunch of his objects or like his anvils, his hammers, whatever, just in his pocket because he has
Okay.
hammers. Same with the
Okay.
vulture at the beginning of the film.
So
Do you think that's a problem?
So?
Do you think it's a problem that they
it's not a
established
problem.
that?
Why is that a problem?
Why would that be a problem? That's not.
No, it's
I'm
not.
asking you.
If they why
Oh, so
wouldn't
it's not a
Hammerspace
problem.
exist? If there are multiple
It's
dimensions,
not a problem.
if there are multiple dimensions, why wouldn't there be a
So
dimension
it's not.
to store objects?
So that's
Obviously,
simply
the problem occurs.
Why does the
No. Wait a
dimension
second. Let me finish. Let me finish. The hammer space. The problem with the hammer space is that how is it that the Spider-Man can the accurate weapon at the accurate time from the hammer space? That's an issue. Cool, you found a new problem.
What?
Yeah.
Say that again. Say
Yeah,
that
if
again.
the
I wanna
hammer
hear
space
it.
exists,
What?
space exists.
You're saying
Okay,
hammer
and then
space
he can
exists
wear
and
Spider-Man can
therefore
put his
other spider people don't use it?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Are you saying it's a problem that other spider people don't use hammer space? Is that your argument you're about to go on?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
Then what are
I'm
you
not saying
saying?
that at all. If they don't have the need to, I'm saying the problem occurs is when how does Spider-Man find the weapon that he requires from the hammer space at the very accurate time? That is a problem.
How
How
You
does
think-
Spider-Man Why not? Why is that? Why can't that be an issue?
No,
Because
I
that's
want
really
you to say
stupid
what the
asking
issue
why
is.
a
I can't
cartoon
fucking
character.
understand you.
Guys, why does Hammerspace work the way that it does? It just simply does. Why are you asking me
Yeah.
why a different universe works the way that it does? Do you see how it's an existentialist?
No, I'm not asking. I'm not
You're
asking
asking how
why the
you-
way it was the way it does. I'm not. I'm asking how did Spider-Ham manage to find technology that he can retrieve the very weapon he requires at the very right time, at the very right second, by opening the
Because
dimension
that's
at the
just
very
how
right time.
Hammerspace works. That's just
Well,
how it
again,
works.
that's nonsense. That's
That's not.
nonsense.
What else is nonsense?
Wait,
Questioning how
Again,
our
okay,
universe
okay,
again.
works.
stop.
No,
You know
it's
what
Questioning
else?
how
not.
our universe works is
You know
nonsense.
what else? You know
Our
what else?
universe
is
is
nonsense?
different than your own is
You know
nonsense.
what else is nonsense? The fact that Bugs Bunny can cut up a map and like fucking change geography because of it, or the fact that Roadrunner can draw a painting, run through it, but then Coyote gets hit by it. Like, shut the fuck up
You
with
want
this
to work
garbage.
rational logic,
Oh,
right? No, you shut the
that's
fuck up. You
silly.
shut the
That's
fuck
silly.
up. Shut your bitch
We're
ass
all
up.
the
No, no,
All
no,
right,
no.
you have no
You too. No,
basic
you too,
arguments.
buddy.
All
Okay,
you have
okay,
no,
okay, no,
fuck off.
no,
You
no,
Multiple
no,
have
you
no
fucking
okay.
basic
implications.
sensible
How
arguments.
does
Okay.
Why do you have
SpongeBob
this whole
fuck in the water?
universe
How does
exist? Whole
SpongeBob
universe
fuck in
exists.
the water?
Why does
How does
universe
Patrick
What
exist?
the
Swayze
Just
fuck?
because
Why the
universe
fuck
exists.
is Oh my god, can I please? SK.
I mean, you just asked why a universe works the way that it does. I don't see how you fail to realize that this is an essentialist question.
Yeah, guys, how does
That
the
is
world of
subjective.
I'm
SpongeBob
sorry, can you
exist?
repeat that?
How do
You were
how
cutting
do they build all
Why
this
does
stuff
the universe work
underwater?
the way that it does?
How do you
Guys,
walk
how
underwater?
does this
Who
how
else
does
is
the
talking
spider
now?
give how does the spider give Miles powers?
SK.
The spider has radioactive abilities that it's known
Oh,
to
and
stab
yeah,
people
I
with
agree.
powers.
Oh, yeah, I
It's
agree. And they
powers.
established that the canon only affects
Okay.
Spider-Man because that's what the universe
Yeah.
established. You fucking
Why?
idiot.
Why does the canon only affect Spider-Man?
Why does
Why does the
Spider-
canon
why does
only
the
affect
spider
Spider-Man?
give him
Spider-Man
powers?
exists.
No, why does the canon only affect Spider-Man?
Why does
No,
the spider
why?
give him powers?
Again, you're missing the entire point of the question.
Well,
Why
Why
do
does the
canon
spider-
elements
Answer
only
my
affect
question,
Spider-Man?
you fucking dumbass.
Question, bro.
okay. First of
You're
all, canon
asking
is
an
No,
existential
I'm not
question.
asking you
You're
an
not
existential
arguing
question.
your
I'm
spider.
asking an
canon
existential
is
question.
real.
There's a difference.
Apparently
There's a
existentialist.
difference. There's a difference.
Existentialist
There's a
You didn't even
difference
answer
between an
my question.
existential
You didn't even
question.
answer
No,
my
it's not an
question.
existentialist question. Stop calling it
Yes, it is. Yes, it
an
is. You just
existentialist
asked.
question. No, it
You
isn't.
literally just
No, it
asked.
isn't.
Okay,
No, it isn't.
you.
No, it
It is.
isn't.
It
No, it
factually
isn't.
is. Yes.
No, it isn't.
Sorry
No,
you're
it
in
isn't.
denial about this,
No,
but
it
it
isn't.
is.
I can keep saying no, it isn't. Why is it an existentialist
Wait.
question? Why is it an
You
existentialist
just
question? Go on,
asked.
elaborate.
You just.
I'm
going to
explaining.
explain. You just asked.
So just
why
because
a-
something is a why,
You just
so
asked.
just because
why
something is a why,
No, you just asked why a universe works the way that it does. That's an existential question.
no, it doesn't. No, no,
Yes,
absolutely
it
not. I'm asking why does the universe specifically affect
That is an
that is not an existentialist question. Oh my god, it's not an
Man,
existentialist
you are
question.
so
That's an absolutely
insane.
ridiculous connotation.
Guys, why
Okay,
does
listen
gravity work the way that it
to
does?
me, listen to me.
No, you can't
Let
answer
me give you an
that.
example.
Our universe is poorly written
Because
now.
Isaac, you
Hold
expect
up.
so.
Real
Our universe is poorly written. Why does
Hold up.
gravity work the way that it does?
No, it does. It's impartial. Why the gravity is impartial? Why are canon elements
Well, can you
impartial?
explain to me why does gravity work the way that it does? Explain it to me.
Street
to me why
smart,
gravity
street
works
smart,
with it.
Because the
street
apple
smart.
fell on Isaac.
Because
Newton's
mass
head, bro.
and
Street
laws of
smart.
physics.
Street smart. You're asking.
Okay, listen to me.
Street
Let me give you an
smart.
example. Let me
Shut
give you.
Shut up!
Okay,
Shut
listen.
up!
Listen
You
to
just
me.
asked for
Because
something.
they're
You just
impartial.
asked for something. Shut the fuck up.
The laws of physics are impartial.
You're asking us to prove a negative. You can't prove a negative.
Yeah, you're asking us to prove a negative. You can't prove a negative.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm asking you a simple question.
Yes!
Okay.
Oh my god, and we gave you the answer and you're asking, why does it work this way? We said it's an existential thing. Why does gravity work?
Again, that does not answer my question.
Why does gravity work?
Listen, let me give you
Why
an
does
example.
gravity work?
Let
Why
me give you
does
an
gravity
example.
work?
Let me give you
Why
an
does
example.
gravity work?
Let me give you
Why
an
does
example.
gravity
Let me give you an
work?
example.
Why does
Let me give
gravity
you an
work?
example.
Why
Let me
does
give you an
gravity
example.
work?
Let me give you
You're
an
a
example. Let me
pedophile,
give you an
prove me
example.
wrong. You're a
Let me give you an
pedophile, prove
example.
me
Let me
wrong.
give you an example. Let me give you an example. Let me
You're
give
a
you an
pedophile.
example. Let me give you an example.
Multiple
Okay?
fucking
Listen,
implications.
listen to me. Listen to me. Okay, so let me compare
Listen.
the
People are
canon
starting to ask me about
with
back.
another.
Multiple fucking implications.
Let let me complete. Let me
Griffin, speak
compare
up.
canon.
Bro, we have
Okay?
been.
The glitching. Please, let me complete. All right. So let me compare canon events with the concept of glitching. All right. So glitching, what does glitching do? Basically, you go to another universe. All right. You phase out of, you start phasing out of existence because you're in a different wavelength from the other universe. Right? Am I right or am I wrong?
So
Uh
why
huh.
are you
Yeah.
comparing a
So
fundamental law of their
okay, listen to
multiverse
me.
concept?
Listen to me. I'm comparing one fundamental law to another fundamental law to showcase how the second fundamental law doesn't make sense.
Why does gravity
All right.
exist?
So
I still want to
that's
know, why
that's
does
not
gravity
that's
exist?
completely irrelevant to the
Why is
question
it
at hand.
irrelevant? It's a
That's
universal
completely
factor. I
No, no,
really
no,
want
no,
to
that's
no,
know the
no.
completely
answer.
irrelevant to
I
the
have
question at
the
hand.
opposite example.
That's
Let me
Where
give
is
you
completely
all
the
the
opposite
that's
example.
com-
innovation?
that's completely again. Please, for fuck's sake, let me talk to one person at a time. All I'm doing is just shouting at a fucking void. Let me talk to one person at a time. For fuck's sake, please shut the fuck up. Mute yourselves. Okay, so the difference between glitching and canon events is the fact that glitching is impartial, right? It doesn't matter if you're human, you're a Spider-Man, you're a building, you're an animal, it doesn't matter. Go to another universe, you start phasing out. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're wrong. It's
So,
only
so
the
canon,
observable
canon,
universe. It's only
what do you
the
mean
law
the
you're
observable
applying.
universe? What the fuck does
Well,
that
you
mean?
asked if you're
What the
right or
fuck
wrong, and
does
I'm
that mean?
explaining why you're wrong. I thought you just wanted everyone to shut up a second ago, and that's crazy. Anyways,
What the
you're
fuck does
wrong
observable, what
because
do you mean? Go
you're
on,
wrong
go
because
on.
the universal law you are using only extends to the observable universe as we stand today. It does not.
Does the movie go beyond the observable universe, man? Can
La,
you
la, la, la,
please
brother,
like this place
I
is
am not done yet. That does not mean that the law you are using from our
observable
universe
universe for 1 second?
observable universe that we have no way of knowing if it exists or not. So you cannot make
So
the assumption.
so
Cannot
so
make
the
the
law is
assumption
still applicable to the observable universe, right?
thing
That is
in the
an
universe.
absolute bullshit argument, and you know it. Don't fucking go around in circles.
Okay,
Don't
I'm going to make
bullshit
a
me.
different argument.
Just stating observable universe doesn't differentiate the argument that
Let me
matters.
use a different example.
All
Let me use a
right?
different example. Maybe this one will help you understand better. So, would you agree that
Okay.
based on the law of conservation of momentum, every object you enact force upon will increase in momentum?
Yes.
Okay. Would you agree? So, based on you agree with that law exists. So, if I took an object
Yes.
moving at speed and exerted force upon it, it would be moving faster than light speed. Correct?
Doesn't it's theoretically possible, but we've not been given any proof for it.
Oh, so that it's
Again,
not.
as
You want
long
to know
as
why
it
it's not possible?
again,
You want to know why it's not possible?
as
Then
long as it's not been proven, we have to
So do you want to know why it's not
you shut
possible?
up and listen.
It is not possible
No,
because things moving at the speed of light appear to be an exception to the law of conservation of momentum. Now, I cannot explain to you why
again,
simply is
listen to
the
me,
law of the
listen to
universe.
me. Unless and until proven otherwise, these laws hold final, right? Unless and until proven, obviously there will be anomalies. Obviously, we will have an understanding of why these anomalies exist. What happens? We would have a research based on what these anomalies are and why these anomalies occur. Right? So, say for example, your example of momentum. Okay, so if an object is moving at the speed of light and you provide momentum to it, what happens? We don't know. So
We do
we try to
no, well, no,
research
no,
about
no.
it, right?
It simply
No, no, no,
doesn't
no.
go faster. That is the it simply doesn't go faster because
Again,
the
again.
speed of
So
light is a limited
we
because the
research and
speed of
find out the
light
answer.
the
Listen,
speed of
listen,
light is an
listen, listen,
observable limit
listen,
to the
listen, listen,
objects
listen, listen,
existing in the observable universe. I cannot explain to
listen,
you
listen, listen,
why
listen,
those objects are an
listen,
anomaly. They simply are because I cannot explain to you
listen to
why
me.
the laws of the
Listen to me.
universe
Listen
in
to
the
me.
way they do.
Listen to
And
me.
I don't know why
Listen to
you're
me.
asking
Listen
me
to
to
me.
explain it
Listen
to
to me.
you either.
Listen to me. Listen to
It's
me.
really
Listen to
fucking
me.
dumb.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
I'm go
You are
like,
really
bro.
fucking
I'm
dumb.
sorry.
Listen to
You are
me.
inherently
Listen to me.
stupid.
Listen,
I
Listen to me.
can't
listen.
fix
I'm
you.
really
I'm
sorry. You are
sorry. You
inherently
are
a dumbass.
beyond hope.
And you are
You are
inherently
beyond hope, bro.
you are beyond basic logic.
You are beyond hope. I am sorry to break this to you. I really am.
Fools.
Maybe
You are
you should.
beyond you are
I'm
beyond
thinking.
reproach.
I'm thinking
I'm
instead of
very
not
sorry to
wanting
say
to
this,
get a
but you
life,
are
you
beyond.
need to get a life. I think you desperately need one for your existence.
No. I don't want a life. I don't want a life. I want answers. You are not
You
giving me
need
answers.
one.
Are
All
I
you
you're
know you
giving
don't
me
No
is
want
life
one.
for
fucking
You need
who?
it.
cop
You just
outs.
take your
All
medicines,
you're
bro.
doing
I'm
is that.
sorry.
All you're
You
doing
need
is
a
that.
life.
All you're doing is that. All you're doing is that. All I need is fucking answers. You're giving me legitimate answers. All you're giving me is bullshit about
All you're doing is
existentialism.
asking
And what
existential questions. I'm sorry.
the question
That's
is
what
not.
you're doing.
I'm not
Because you're
asking
existing
existential
about your
questions at hand.
existentialism does not
I'm not
make them
asking existential questions at
non-existential.
all. I'm asking Spider-Man why
Asking
canon events
why
of
your
X
universe
is
works
not
the
an
way it does
existential
is an
question.
existential question. I'm sorry you can't see that.
Absolutely.
I
No, it
truly am.
isn't.
I
No, it
pity you.
isn't. No, it
I
isn't.
pity
No, it
you.
isn't. No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Yes,
Asking why Spider-Man, the canon event specifically affects Spider-Man is not an existential question. I'm sorry.
yes, it
You are
is.
wrong. You are dead wrong.
Yes, it
You are
is.
wrong.
You're
You
asking
are
why
wrong.
canon
You are
events work
wrong.
the way they do.
You are
Canon
wrong.
events are a
You are
fundamental
wrong.
law of the
You are
multiverse.
wrong.
You're asking why
No,
a
no.
fundamental law of
I'm
the multiverse
asking
works the way
why
that it does.
canon events
That's an existential question. I'm sorry
specifically
you
affects
can't see that.
Spider-Man. There's a difference.
Truly,
Oh my
I
There's a
am.
god,
difference. You
I
can't just
this
truly am.
no.
argument could
It's
have
not
been
an
over
existential
fucking
question. It's not a
20
normal
million
question.
years ago, dude. What? Dude, street smart.
Yeah,
Why does
because you all are
shut
making the
up,
same
shut up, shut
dumbass
up, shut up,
arguments.
shut up, shut up. Why does gravity affect
No,
human
no, you
beings?
shut up.
Why
No,
does
you shut up.
gravity affect human beings? Why does gravity affect
Because mass,
everything?
No, no.
because
Why
mass,
Because
because mass
what?
exists.
Why does
Why
mass
does
do
mass
that?
exist?
Mass
Why does
exists.
Why does
mass?
mass
What?
do that? Why does mass
Because
work
it's
like
a
that?
universal thing. Mass exists
Oh
because of
my!
the Big Bang.
Why
The
did
mass
they
exists.
exist?
That is the
Why?
answer we have now.
Why?
I do laws of
Again,
physics work the way
why
they do.
is not a very
I'm sorry.
is
Until you can
extremely
give me an
irrelevant to the question at
explanation,
hand. Why is
until you can
extremely
give me an explanation until why our laws of physics work the way they do, I'm not going to take anything you say
dude,
seriously.
do you justify
You know that.
do you justify
I
any
truly want you to
okay
know
listen
that.
to me, do you justify any contrived no listen, do you justify any contrived plot point created by an author by
Oh
saying why
my
does the
god,
universe
What,
that
a
is
law of the
not
universe?
do you justify
contrived. That's
no
not contrived if it's
it is
pre-established, you fucking
contrived, it is a
bonehead.
contrived no it isn't you
Are you
bonehead,
fucking
you dumb fuck,
stupid?
it isn't. It wasn't established then, it was established in the second book. There's a
What the
difference.
fuck are
It
you
is
Legal
talking
contrived.
entertainment.
about? That's
Legal
when the
Alright?
fucking
There's a
thing was
difference.
established, you fucking dunce.
So does it make it not contrived, you dumb fuck?
Are you
Hey,
fucking?
guys,
Oh my
guys.
god!
If it is
Holy
established, does
shit!
not make it not contrived.
What
Spider-Verse
the
is
fuck
bad
are you
Oh,
because
that's
talking
what I
about?
why the
keep
laws of
talking
physics
about.
work.
Do you understand how anything works? Holy
Guys,
shit!
it's
Holy
contrived that the
shit!
Spider Society exists because it wasn't established in Into the Spider-Verse. You're a fucking moron.
No, it's contrived that the canon events only affect Spider-Man. There's a
Guys, it's
difference.
contrived.
You
it's
still
contrived
haven't.
that
Oh my
it's
god!
canon
No,
events
no, no, no.
specifically.
Kronos. Nobody else talk. Nobody else talk except for Street Smart.
I have.
Okay,
I
I'm
still
gonna
have.
ask you again. Why does gravity exist?
Because of mass.
Why does that?
Because
Why does
mass
mass? Okay,
creates
why? Okay,
exerts a
why
force
does?
in space-time continuum.
Okay, why does it do
What
that?
do you
Why does
mean
that
why?
create? Why does that create
Your
gravity?
why has to
Why does
relate
that
to it.
create gravity?
Your why needs to be very specific.
What do you mean?
Okay.
I said,
Because
why
it's
does
Ben's
that
space-time
create
continuum.
gravity? I just asked you, why
I'll
does
have to
that
explain
create
mathematical
gravity?
equations to you that I'm clearly not expert on.
What are you
Why?
talking? You
Actually,
didn't
I'll
give
have
me.
to
I'm
explain
asking you
mathematical
another question.
equations.
It's another question. You dumbass.
What? You dumb
I just
fuck
said,
after
why
question.
does that
Stop
create
going on.
gravity?
Why wouldn't it? Like what? What does that have to do with the question at hand?
So you don't have an answer. So you don't have an answer.
What does that have to do with the question at hand?
So you don't have a
No,
fucking answer.
absolutely. I'm not an expert on the answer, but there is an
We
answer
got it,
available.
boys. We
There's
got
a
it.
difference.
There's an answer, but I don't know it.
Oh my god.
Absolutely not. That's absolutely ridiculous.
What the
So
fuck
wait a
was
second.
that?
Listen to me.
Stuart King, what is happening?
So in the last
Stay
Jedi,
silent for now. Stay silent for now.
listen to me. Please shut up.
This is why
Listen
schools
to me.
need funding,
Please
man.
please
Fill
mute
the
yourself.
All right, so
Mute
we're
yourself.
not getting
Mute
anywhere
yourself.
with this. I want to move on to the next point.
Whenever
No,
contrived.
shut up. I want to move on.
No. So whenever I'm
Stop.
still on the point.
Stop.
I'm
We're
still on the
moving
point.
on.
I'm still on the point. I'm
Stop.
making my point.
We're moving
No, I'm
on.
not stopping. I'm not stopping.
We
You
are
just shut up.
moving on to another point.
No.
Yes.
No, you shut up.
Yes.
You shut up. You shut up.
Yes.
Shut up.
Yes.
Shut up.
We are moving on
Shut
to
up.
another point. Okay, let me finish.
No,
Let me
we are not.
finish.
No, we're
Let
not.
me finish. Yeah,
No, we're not.
I'm gonna finish. We're not going anywhere with this. We're moving on to the next point, okay? You said it was a problem that Miguel caged a 15-year-old, being Miles, and didn't bring him onto his research team. Can you elaborate on that?
Okay, so first off, Miguel O'Hara's prime objective was convincing Miles to calm Miles down, right? Am I right or am I
Yeah.
wrong? Was to
Well, yeah, he was trying to convince him, and it didn't work.
okay, to tell Miles the truth, to tell Miles Okay, right?
What? Say that
So
again.
if
You cut
there
out.
is a research team that exists about canon events, okay, if there's a research team
Yes, obviously there's research being done.
in canon events
So where are you
and
leading
why
to?
they specifically affects fire, then why wouldn't it be safe? Well, is that such a why canon events exist? If such a research team exists that researches canon events that finds out a way to
What?
basically
Dog, I didn't
that a
understand a
way to
single
I
thing
detect
you
don't know
just
what
said.
you're saying.
okay.
Speak up. I don't know what you're saying. Speak up.
Okay, so can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so if a research team exists that is researching canon events and trying to find out a way to save the to save Spider-Man's loved ones while also not destroying the universe, then won't it be much more a much better option to tell Miles that such a research team is available?
So you want them to
Won't it
tell
be a
Miles
better
that a
option
research team exists?
if there is available?
That's
If there is a
common
research team
sense
like
that a
that
research
available?
team exists. You don't need to tell him that
No, why not? If
because it's
there is
common
available,
sense.
then must that
It's
exists.
common sense.
No,
Stop.
why is
Stop.
it
Stop.
common sense? Why is
Stop.
it common sense?
I will.
Why
I
is it
will
common
tell you.
sense?
Oh my God!
Why is
I
it
will
common sense?
tell you why. How do you think they made those
Okay.
portals to begin with? That requires multiversal research.
Okay, then why not inform Miles when he's angry that there's a research team working on it? All Miguel had to
That's
do was
common
state we're
sense. What
working
does
on
that change?
finding a solution, which he did not say.
What?
Which he did not say. Which he the
What?
solution, but until did he say,
Wait.
did
So
Miguel
he
O'Hara
wait.
say that
So
they were
he needs
working on
to
finding a
state that
solution?
there's a research team for canon events as he's showing him the research. What?
Yes. He needs to say that there's a research team
Bro,
finding out
bro,
optimal
it is
solutions for
stop.
canon
It
events.
is common sense that there
No,
is a
it's not.
research team.
No, it's
I,
not.
I will.
No,
He's
it's
showing
not.
the research. Where do you
No,
think
it's
that came
not.
from? Where do you
No,
think the
so
research came from? Where do you think it came from? If there's no research,
canon events exist. He's not showing a research of possible solutions for canon events. He did not state that then we are trying to find a solution for canon
where do
events.
you
I
think
never said that there
theories
was no
come from
research,
to
two
begin
different
with?
things.
Where do you think
Do you
facts and data come from to
there
begin
are two
with?
different things? You are completely stuck on bullshit. You are stuck on
I'm
bullshit. I'm
not.
saying
Come
that
on.
if there's a research that exists to find a solution for canon events, then why wasn't Miles informed that? Clearly, Miles wants to find an answer, right? It's much better to state to him that his people are working on it. All Miguel had to say is our people are working on it, but he did not. He gave Miles an ultimatum.
Okay,
He
dude. He literally saw
said
people
that
with
there is no choice.
technology
Either
that
your
mitigates the
father
black
dies or
hole
the
that
universe
opens up.
collapses.
They literally have technology for
That
this.
is irrelevant to the point at hand. That is irrelevant. That is irrelevant. That is
That is
irrelevant to
relevant.
the point
That
of
means they're
that is
actively
irrelevant to the
researching
point
a
at hand.
solution
I'm
to try to
saying
stop this
no, no,
black
no, no,
hole.
no, 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 no. That is irrelevant to the point at hand. It is irrelevant to the point at hand because Miles was saying angry. Miles was saying, "How can you just let my father die?" And instead of Miguel saying we're working on finding a solution, Miguel says you have two options: either let your father die or let the universe collapse in itself. He did not state that we are trying to find a solution. Did he
What? I didn't hear your last sentence. Speak up.
state that? He did not. Did he say to Miles that they are trying to find a solution?
What? What solution? Hello? Hello? Street smart.
What are you doing?
SK, you fucking killed him.
What can I do? What can I do to help? No, absolutely not. It's absolute bullshit that he did not say that. Can you hear me now?
Didn't say what? Didn't say what?
Did you hear what I said? Did you?
No, I
You
don't.
didn't hear
I'm
me.
asking you to speak up.
Oh, fuck's sake. I have to make my point again. All right, listen. So, Miguel
Miguel, what? Miguel, what? Someone else talk. Is it me or him?
It's him.
No, it's him. It's
They
definitely
died.
him.
They fucking died.
Yeah, okay.
You killed him,
What the
Stuart
fuck?
King.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So when Miles asked that, like, do I just let my father die? Instead of Miguel O'Hara telling him that we are working on finding a solution, all Miguel O'Hara said was that either let your father die or the universe collapse. Right? Did he state
Because
explicitly
he
state
doesn't
that they are
doesn't
trying to
think
find?
there's a solution. That's why.
Okay, so that's irrelevant to the question at hand. If there's a research team trying to find a solution,
No.
that means
He's
there's a
going
chance
to
that they
he's
might
going
find
to
a
be
solution.
upfront and honest about it and say yes, he's going to die.
No,
He's not going to
absolutely
give
not.
him false.
Being
Wait. Why
upfront
would
and
he give
honest,
him
being
stop,
no, 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 wait,
stop,
being
stop,
upfront
stop.
and honest
So he
means
just found out about it. Why would he give him false hope and be like, no, yeah, we're gonna save him. We can save him. We can save him.
no,
When he
absolutely.
deep
I'm
down
not
believes
saying giving false
otherwise.
hope. I'm not saying giving false hope. I'm saying
You
all
realize
I'm
that's
saying
what
is
supervillains do,
tells
right?
Miles. No, it's not. No, it's not false hope.
Yeah,
I'm saying
it
that their
actually is.
research team is
Hey,
working on
there's
it.
a
That's
chance
all
they
you
can
have to
be
say.
saved. There's a chance deep down knowing that there isn't a chance or that it's very low.
Does it change the fact that there's a research team trying to find a solution? Does it
What?
change the fact that there's a research there? Does it change the fact that there is a research team trying to find a solution? Does it change the
Dude,
fact that there is
do
a
you know what
research
do you know
team
what
finding
basic
a solution?
inference is? Because if you
Do
literally
you know
see a
what basic
shut the
answers
fuck
are?
up, shut
Do
the
you know
fuck
what
up,
basic
shut
answers
the fuck
are?
up, shut the fuck
You
up,
shut the
shut the
fuck
fuck
up.
up, shut the
You
fuck
shut
up.
up.
If you
You have
see
no
if you
basic understanding of what writing means.
I'm
You
gonna
come up
kill
here
this
and
kid.
speak like
I'm
fool.
gonna kill this kid.
For sure, bro. Try. You can try, mate. Sure. All right. Listen to me, okay? You're absolutely bullshitting yourself with the existential bullshit. As long as some writer says, "Oh, it's a universal rule," you'll accept any
No,
hocus
dude,
pocus
this is
they
so
pull at
fucking
you.
no.
Man, you
Okay,
are so bad. You
You're
are so
literally
bad.
you're with your hold on no with your standard. You're literally saying every single thing ever in everything. Not a single thing can't just be basically inferred by the fucking like audience of something that a writer literally needs an answer.
I never
for,
said that.
That's
That's
literally
absolutely not what I said.
that is literally
That's
what
not
you're
what I
saying.
said.
What
That
then?
is
What
not
did
what
you
I
say?
said.
Then what did
That
you
is
say?
not what I'm saying.
Then what did you say?
I'm saying there's no reason. I'm saying there's no reason why canon events would specifically affect Spider-Man.
That's a completely different argument.
There's a
What the
com-
fuck are you talking about?
No, also I'm saying that in order to console Miles, in order to give Miles a chance to find out if there's a way to save his father, all Miguel had to say was that there's a research team working on it. It's simple.
What the those
Why
don't
didn't
even
Miguel say that?
those 2 points don't even fucking connect. What the fuck is wrong with you?
They absolutely connect. What are you talking about?
You
They absolutely make sense.
hold up. You just said 1 second. You just said something about why didn't Miguel give him false hope, and then you brought up why did fucking
I never said why did Miguel give him false hope.
I
I
said-
never said that. That was not
what
what I
the
said.
fuck? I didn't
That
say
was
that
not
either.
what I
I
said.
said you said why
Yeah,
didn't
SK said that. SK
Miguel?
said that. I didn't say that.
What the
It's
fuck?
almost like he's trying,
SK
bro. It's almost like he's
No,
gonna
no,
be upfront, honest, and mentally prepare him for what's gonna happen.
Absolutely not. It's almost like he's not giving him complete information.
What?
It's almost like he's
Almost
telling him.
incomplete
It's
information.
almost
He is going to
the
die.
incomplete information. Again, he did not tell him that there's a research team working on it. He did not tell him that there's a research team
That's
working on a
common
solution.
sense that he has research teams.
No, it's not. No, it's absolutely not.
Why? Why?
It's
Why would he not
absolutely
have
not.
research teams? How does he have all this information in the first place
Because
if there's no
because if
research?
it's common sense and if Miles is using this shit, maybe the best
No,
thing
it
would
is
be to tell
literally
him that
common
there's a
sense.
research
There
team
are
working
research
on it.
teams.
No, it's not.
How does he have all this
No, it's
info?
not.
How does he have all this info?
No, so he has info on canon events. He does not have info
Oh,
on how to
you
fight
can't answer
canon
the
events.
question. How does he have
And
all
if
this
there is
info?
canon events,
How
he
does he
does not
have
have
it?
info on how to fight canon events. There's a difference. There's
Bro,
a clear difference
if he's
between
looking,
having info on
if
canon
he's
events.
looking into canon events in general, obviously he's going to look into if they can be prevented. That's part of the research.
Yeah, so
You're
just tell him that
researching
there's
it
a
as a
research team working
whole.
on it.
You're researching it as
So
a
just tell him that there's a
whole.
research. Okay, then they'll tend to tell him that, right?
He knows.
Then tell Miles that what's wrong and tell me. No, why? If he knows everything, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Just
Why would
giving
he
him
not
information
know?
that canon
Why would he
events
not know that
exist.
they're researching it? How would he not know
Because he's
that?
just being introduced to the concept of canon events.
What?
He's just being introduced to the concept of canon events. He's just being given the pep talk on what canon events are. So maybe it's a little more sensible to tell him, hey, there's a research team working on it.
It is
They're trying to
common
find a
sense that they
solution.
have data on canon events. They
No, it's
research
not.
it.
No, it's not. Stop saying it's common sense. It's stupid.
It
It's not.
literally is
It's
common
not.
sense.
It's not.
It is-
It's not.
it is a
It's not common sense.
prerequisite.
It's not common sense.
It's
Don't
not-
bullshit yourself.
How
It's
stupid
not-
Don't
are
bullshit
you?
yourself, alright?
Dude, he literally
Just
shows
saying
him
it's
the
common sense
data
is not-
from what do you think he got the data from in the first place?
Again, that doesn't change the fact that all he had to do to calm Miles down was tell him that there's a research team working on it.
Oh
That's
my god, you're such an
All
idiot.
he had to do.
Holy shit.
No, my God, you're such a dumbass.
How do you get data in the
You have
first
no
place?
idea.
How do you get
How do
data
you
in the
get
first
data?
place?
Dude,
Answer
he
the
got
question.
data on canon events. He got data that canon events exist. He did not get data on how to stop canon events. Right?
What the fuck are you talking
Right?
about?
I mean, stop the
What
black
the
hole.
fuck
That's
is
a
this?
completely-
Do you not
That is
comprehend
a different
sentences?
thing. That's a separate argument.
Do you not comprehend words? Like what?
Can you not form coherent sentences?
Dude, you're saying how to
theory,
stop
it-
random events? You mean how to stop those black holes from opening up?
You're the one who's acting like a dumbass. Yes.
That. You fucking idiot.
You dumb fuck. Then tell Miles that when he's
Oh,
losing
you're
control and when he's going to run away, tell Miles that he has a solution. You dumb fuck doodle. Tell Miles that he has a chance to find a solution. Okay, tell Miles that there's a way to stop.
Always lucky.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
He says if we're lucky, we can stop it. That implies they're looking into
Yeah, so
it.
tell him that, right?
Moron.
So tell him
You
that.
fucking moron.
So tell him that, you moron. You
He
fucking
did
dumb
tell
fuck.
him that, you
Tell him that
fucking
there's a
moron.
research team working on it and that we can find out. You dumb fuck doodle.
Wait, where do you think that dialogue came from?
He's talking
So,
to
what do you
Miles.
mean? Hey, just a second. Listen
He
to me.
says verbatim,
Alright,
we're if
just
we're lucky,
inform
we
Miles
can stop
that
it.
we might, again, if it's lucky, we can stop it. So why didn't Miles ask to join that team? If it's lucky, we can stop
Why
it.
didn't he
Implies that there's a
join that
research
team?
team, then why didn't
The
Miles ask to join the team?
professionals when he's a 15-year-old? Are you serious?
Guys, he's
Yeah, why not
almost
ask
across.
that?
Let's just
He
give
can
up.
ask it. He has to save his father. He has to
Oh
save his
my
father.
God.
Why can't he ask this
way.
question? Why can't he ask this question?
Why
You
can't he
you
ask
actually
it?
seriously think that you have a point here.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why he doesn't ask this question. Because he's asking more important
Go
things
on.
like, what about Uncle Ben? Does your mind change on that? Whether or not you should
Oh,
save him?
really? That is more important than saving your father's life.
Questioning
Right
their
now, the
morality?
problems of morality,
Questioning the
problems of
logic.
morality
He's
are more.
questioning the logic behind
no.
why his father is going to
Oh,
die, you fucking
Oh, now you
idiot.
care about the logic.
Oh my
now
God,
you
you're
care about
such
the
an
logic.
idiot.
And I was thinking, why do canon events? No, you shut the fuck up. No. Now you care about the logic of canon events. But when I
Oh
asked
my
why do
god, there's things that can have logical answers, and then there's existential things that can't have logical answers. You're such an
it's not
idiot.
existential things at all.
I don't
You're
even
such
know
a
why
dumb
we're
fuck.
going back to this when you couldn't
You're
even give
such
me
a
an answer
dumbass.
as to why gravity works. Until
That
you
is
can
not
give me
yet
that
completely
answer,
irrelevant to the
it's
point I
not
had.
irrelevant. It's the exact
That is
comparison to what
completely
we're
irre-
talking
it
about.
is
It's an
completely
existential
irrelevant.
question, you fucking
No,
moron.
it's not.
Oh
No,
my
it's not.
god.
Gravity.
What is
you
gravity?
moron, dumb
What is
fuck,
gravity?
Google.
What is gravity?
Gravity
What is
is
gravity?
impartial.
What is gravity?
Gravity is
What is
impartial. Gravity is impartial in nature.
What?
Alright? Gravity does not affect you or me
Gravity
differently.
is a law of
Alright?
nature, you
Gravity
fucking
depends
moron.
on mass. You
Oh
dumb
my
fuck
god, and
doodle.
why does that correlate?
dumbass.
Why does that correlate?
That correlates because canon events are biased towards Spider-Man without any justification as to why.
What the fuck are
Alright.
you talking about? Why are you Oh my god, dude. I don't believe you're a real person.
Colin, you're gonna have an
I can't believe
fuck up.
y'all don't have brain cells. It's so funny. No, you shut the fuck up. Why would I shut the fuck up? it's 15 against 1, but the last thing I do is shut the fuck up.
You're so
Right.
fat. You're so
Can we-
fat.
Can we just give up? Like, can't we just give up and
No, I won't.
Now listen.
Dude, why don't you
No,
give
Ad
up? Like,
hominem
we're-
fallacy if it was a debate.
You're so fat, man. You're actually like the fattest person I've ever heard
Okay.
of.
Okay.
I
Doesn't
just
change the fact
asked
that
you.
I'm
I just asked you how does mass correlate to fucking gravity, and then you went, "How does the Spider-Verse canon?"
That is completely irrelevant.
When I'm trying
the
to
point at hand.
exercise a fucking
completely-
comparison, you dumbass.
You dumb fuck, that is completely irrelevant to the point at hand. That is
That's
completely
not
irrelevant to why
irrelevant.
can't
We're talking about an existential question, you moron. It's not irrelevant.
Again, that's not an existential question, you dumb
Oh my
fuck.
god, how is it
Saying
not an
Spider-Man,
existential?
why do canon
You were
events
literally
specifically?
trying to prove.
It
You were
is.
trying
It's
to
a law in the universe, you moron.
It is not. It is not.
Yes,
you
it is.
moron.
Then what is it?
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
I'm
Just because
asking
he's
you.
being merciful doesn't make it. No, it isn't.
What is
Alright.
it?
Why do canon... Dude, canon events affecting Spider-Man is not an existential question.
Then what is it?
Why do canon events... It's a question regarding an anomaly. Why does an anomaly exist?
Oh my god, what are
That
anomalies?
is the question. Anomalies are not an existential question at all. Do
Why?
not
What
bullshit me
are
on
they
this.
then?
Alright.
What are they then?
What they're questions? They're basic questions. They're not existential questions. With your logic, anything is
They're
an
not
existential
basic
question.
questions. They're literally universe rules, you dumbass. Just like gravity.
You dumbass, it doesn't rule. The universe doesn't rule because of these questions.
What?
Alright? The universe doesn't make sense because of
Oh
canon
my god,
events.
gravity
The
doesn't
universe
make
makes
sense, you
because of
dumbass.
gravity. It completely makes sense, you
Why
dumb
does
fuck.
it make sense?
Because there are no rules based on how gravity works. It's impartial in nature. There is no rhyme or reason as to why canon events specifically affect Spider-Man.
There doesn't need to be.
There is rules as to why do gravity. It obviously needs to be. It's absurd. Why would Spider-Man be the subject to such a universal issue? Why would the universe wake up one day and be like, this person's uncle better
Why
die by
did the
Tuesday
universe
morning at
create
9 or else
gravity?
I'll collapse in on
Why
itself.
did the universe create gravity?
Why did the universe?
Why does
What
gravity
the fuck is
exist?
that question?
You can't
Dude,
comprehend
any
a
plot
basic
point that
line
you
of
have-
thinking. You
No,
literally
shut
can't
up, shut
comprehend
up,
a basic
shut up.
line of thinking.
No. So if any universal rule occurs in any story whatsoever, and I ask basic questions regarding it, you will just state that, oh, it's
It's
an
not a
existential
basic
question, and
question. It is
just
an
go on your way.
existential one, you
It is
moron.
absolutely a basic question. It is
Why-
absolutely
oh my
basic
God.
question, you dumb fuck.
Okay, so then by this
You
line of
dumbass.
logic, then so is gravity.
Yeah. No, it isn't.
Oh my, okay,
No.
I give up. I give up.
I want to go back
Good.
to a thing. So
Yeah,
you
lose.
kept saying,
Good.
you kept trying to prove. You kept
Okay,
trying to prove.
right, fine. You know what? Let's go beyond canon events. Listen. Listen.
That
How
he had
about
a
this?
research team working on this stuff. But he says if we're lucky, we can stop it, which implies exactly that.
Okay, then why didn't Miles ask if he can join the research team to save his father?
Why would he?
Why didn't
why would
Miles
they
ask
let
the
him
question?
have the research team? Why would
To
they let
save
him
his
join?
father.
And
To save his father. Why wouldn't he
Bro,
ask that?
he is
Regardless.
focused on-
Why wouldn't he ask that
I'll tell you what,
regardless? He wants to
questioning
save his
the
father.
morality behind it first.
No, he wants the saving his father holds a higher priority than basic morality,
Your
mate.
complaint is that
Saving his father's life is a bigger issue
as
here.
opposed to the other questions that are still relevant to the issue.
Again, saving his father is also a relevant issue.
Do you know what else is a relevant
Isn't
issue?
it?
Why are they letting people die?
Go
That's
on.
what he's questioning, you fool.
And his father is within
Again,
that.
you
His
dumb
father is
fuck.
literally a
That
part
is
of
why
that.
I'm saying, why doesn't he ask more questions about the canon events?
Oh my god.
Why
He
doesn't
got
he ask
cut
why
off.
do canon events
He got
What do
specifically?
you
Yeah.
think he's doing?
No,
he didn't. No, he
Yes,
didn't.
he is.
No, he
He
didn't.
got
Do
cut
not
off.
even try
He
to say
literally
that.
got
No,
cut
he didn't.
off.
No, he
He
didn't.
lit-
No, he
he
didn't.
did.
He was
That's
given
it.
time. He
He
was
literally
given
got
time.
cut off.
He was given
He
ample
literally
of time.
got cut off.
No, he didn't.
He is in a cage.
No, he didn't.
He's in a cage. He's
No,
in
he
a
didn't.
cage.
No, he
Prove he
didn't.
wasn't going to ask
No,
that.
he didn't.
Prove he was never asked
Before
that.
the cage. Before the cage. Before the cage. Before the cage. Before the
If
cage.
the conversation would have continued, prove he wouldn't ask that. You can't prove a negative.
Before the
You can't
conversation
prove
was
a
stopped,
negative.
he didn't ask.
You can't prove a
No,
negative.
that is irrelevant to the point at hand.
You're
That's
a
not
Irrelevant to the
pedophile.
point
irrelevant.
at hand.
That's
You're a
No, it's
pedophile.
not a negative.
Bro,
It's
you're
not a
so
negative.
fat.
Yo,
You're
SK,
wrong.
SK, SK.
You're a
No,
pedophile.
it's
Sure,
irrelevant.
whatever.
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
Street Smart 101 is
No,
a
it is
pedophile.
irrelevant. You dumb fuck.
Street Smart 101 is a pedophile. Prove me wrong.
Okay, sure, whatever, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Fine,
cool.
whatever.
You can just be like W. Okay, bro, whatever.
You're being a pedophile and you say fine, whatever. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
You're like, you have no fucking basic understanding of what writing is.
Hey, you can't
You come
prove
up
a
here and
negative.
be like, oh, yeah.
Thank you. That's
No,
what
it's
we're
not
trying
a
to
double
do.
negative at all.
This
No,
is
it's double.
debate
It's not. No, it's not a double negative at all.
101. You can't
It's
prove a
not a-
negative. You can't prove a
It's not
negative.
a double negative at all.
You're a
It's not a
pedophile.
double
Prove me
negative at
wrong.
all.
It is a
You're a
negative.
Bradley
It's
is a
not a
plot
double
hole.
negative at
Bradley
all.
is a plot hole.
You're a
No, it's
pedophile.
not. It's
Prove me
completely
wrong.
irrelevant to the
I
question
have
at
a few
hand.
questions.
You
No, it's
are
not.
a
It's completely
pedophile.
irrelevant to the
Prove me
question at
wrong.
hand.
Did you take a
Completely
shower?
irrelevant to the
Did you
question at
get your
hand.
8 hours of sleep?
Yeah, get him.
This is-
Did
this
Sure,
you
mate.
eat a
Move
meal
on.
today? I swear to
Again,
God.
this is like this. Again, you 15 people gang up on me. I can fucking speak, right?
We're not
Oh,
ganging
it's
up on
irrelevant.
you.
And me
It's
getting
irrelevant.
shit the fuck up. No, it isn't. Okay, it's irrelevant. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so let me ask you this.
You.
Okay. Listen to me. Miguel
Pedophile.
O'Hara, right? Let's go to him. Miguel O'Hara. He goes to another universe, right? His origin story. He goes to another universe. He lets that other universe Miguel O'Hara die because that's supposedly a canon event, correct? That's a canon event. That other universe Miguel O'Hara was supposed to die.
Yeah.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So shut the fuck up, mate. So,
I'm
so
just
the other
laughing,
universe
man.
Miguel O'Hara died. Okay, buddy. Then mute yourself and laugh. So the other universe Miguel O'Hara died. He took his place, stayed with his wife and kids, and then the universe deleted itself. Right? That's what he stated happened. Am I right or am I wrong? I need a yes or no answer.
Yes.
I didn't hear what you said. So like.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so Miguel O'Hara, Miguel O'Hara, he went to another universe. He let that other universe Miguel O'Hara die. He replaced him
No, he didn't let
that
him
dead
die.
Miguel
It just
O'Hara.
happened.
Okay, fine. It happened. Whatever. It happened. He replaced that other Miguel O'Hara, started living with his wife and kids. Right? And then the universe deleted itself as a result.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so I want to ask, that other universe Miguel O'Hara died, right? So the canon
Yeah.
event technically occurred. So what canon
Yeah.
event that did our Miguel O'Hara break for the universe to collapse in itself?
I'll tell you why. If you have Uncle Ben die, but you have an alternate version replace him, that mitigates the entire
That's
purpose of that.
bullshit. That's not stated at all.
That is not
That's
bullshit.
not
That is not
stated at all. With
bullshit.
that logic,
That's not bullshit.
no,
That's
with
not
that
bullshit.
logic. With that logic,
That's not
Miles'
bullshit.
existence. No, with that logic. No. With that logic, Miles' existence should destroy his universe.
Pedophile.
It's not bullshit.
Otherwise, not
No,
fucking
it's not.
bullshit.
You said
Do
wait,
not
did you just say
bullshit.
with that logic
Do not
Miles
bullshit me.
wait, did you just say with that logic Miles should destroy the universe?
Yeah, because he replaced his
Oh,
Peter
it's
Parker.
almost like the film accounts for that. It's almost like not only does the film account for that, but also
No, he doesn't.
what the
No, it
fuck are you
doesn't.
talking?
No, it doesn't.
You're
Universe
the
didn't
original anomaly!
Yes,
No.
Are you fucking stupid?
Are you fucking dumb?
No, are
The
you?
uni-
I'm
did the universe
asking.
delete
Did you
it?
even watch this fucking
Did
movie?
the universe delete itself? Did you watch the movie? Did the universe
you
delete
are.
Dude,
itself?
repeating
How
my
did it
questions
account for it?
back to me doesn't make you look any less fucking brain dead.
I'm
You
gonna say this again.
dumb
I'm gonna bring this up.
brain dead noodle.
You know what-
Asking basic questions makes me not brain dead.
Uncle Ben just brought up.
I literally answered your basic question and you don't remember a point of the movie.
No, you didn't. You know you didn't.
Okay.
No, you
Do
didn't.
you want me to pull up the
You
scene?
dumbass.
Do you want me to
You
pull up the
dumb
scene? Do you want me to pull up the scene?
Stop. If not
Go
for
on.
Uncle Ben, most of us wouldn't be here. All the good we did, it wouldn't have been done. So that means his death had to happen for them to be motivated to do good. If Miguel's death didn't happen,
Do you realize
then
how
he's the
narcissistic that
here in
sounds?
this case. He is the
Do
Uncle
you
Ben.
realize how?
Hey, if that doesn't
Do you
happen,
understand
the
how?
smart person won't be motivated to do good. You understand that?
Do you understand how narcissistic that sounds?
What?
No,
Do you
it doesn't.
understand stating that
What?
people can
What?
What the fuck?
Yes, it does.
It's not.
Yes, it
What?
does. To state, do you understand how narcissistic that sounds from Peter B. Parker?
What?
Do you understand how narcissistic that sounds from Peter B. Parker to say that his Uncle Ben's entire life purpose was to die so that he could get character development?
That's not
Do you understand how
narcissism, you
ridiculous that
dumbass.
sounds? That is exact. Yeah, that is narcissism,
What
mate.
happened in
Check the
history?
textbook definition of
That's literally
narcissism.
what happened. That is literally what happened. You fucking
Again,
moron.
that is bullshit. That is not what happened.
Nope.
Uncle
nope,
Ben's
nope.
death was not Uncle Ben's death was not something that's fated to happen.
Dude, every
Right?
single Spider-Man
Yeah, I'm gonna
understands this. That Uncle
I've
Ben's
gotta
death
go. This
happened.
debate's
I
over.
also
It's not going
another thing I
It's
want
not
to
going
point
anywhere.
out. Another thing I want to point out. They don't have to. All the events don't have to happen like verbatim. Exactly. Like
He left.
for example. Oh, he left.
He fucking left.
Wow,
I
what a
think-
bitch.
I think
What
he
a
blew out all
fucking
his balls.
dumbass.